Good evening. The former mayor of Centerville could spend the rest of his life in prison.
Today, a jury found 65-year-old Jay Ostrem guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder.
KELOLAND's Jordan DeSmit was in the courtroom as the judge read the verdict. He joins us with the latest details. Good evening, Jordan.
Yeah, good evening. In May of 2024, Ostrem went to his neighbor's house with a shotgun. He left and came back with a rifle. He shot and killed brothers Paul and Zach Frankus, along with their friend Timothy Richmond. Here's a look at what both the state and defense told jurors before putting Ostrem's fate in their hands. To begin closing arguments, the prosecution told jurors why they believed beyond a reasonable doubt that Jay Ostrem was guilty of murder. They said, quote, "This case is not complicated. There's no dispute over the cause and manner of death of all 3 victims, the cause being gunshot wounds and the manner being homicide. First-degree murder requires the state to prove specific intent. The prosecution said there was, quote, no doubt this was premeditated. They argued Ostrem had about a minute and a half to plan as he walked over to the home where the crime took place. The state also said Ostrem tried to cover up the crime, picking up shell casings and putting them in his pocket. They claim, quote, that is someone trying to clean up after what they did. Then it was the defense's turn, telling the jury that the volume of evidence should not tip their verdict one way or the other. Ostrem's DNA was present on weapons found near him at the time of his arrest and inside the home of the crime, but the defense argued that DNA analysis doesn't establish who shot the guns. Ostrem's defense attorney also claimed that no one saw what the state claimed to have happened, and toward the end of his remarks, the defense attorney told jurors to, quote, use your common sense. After about an hour and 45 minutes of deliberation, the jury brought back a guilty verdict. Family members of Zach Frankus, pictured here on the left, and Paul Frankus, who is on the right, and loved ones of Timothy Richmond were in tears. They hugged each other after Ostrem left the courtroom. Ostrem's sentencing is scheduled for May 14th. The Attorney General's office says he faces a maximum sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. KELOLAND's Michael Dorn was in the courtroom throughout most of the trial. You can find links to his stories under this one on KELOLAND.com.